Hello and welcome to Far Cry 5. Going to be doing a quick test on the bows, just to show you what they do, how the arrows fly, and why I don't think they're as viable as they should be, as I want them to be. I like playing stealth. I think the stealth is one of the strongest aspects of this game. The gunplay is always a bit soft and all over the place. I'm not really a fan. But the bows are something I've always enjoyed, and they're a little bit frustrating. The arrows don't really go where you'd expect them to go or where you'd want them to go, and I'm going to try and demonstrate that to you now with both the the compound bow, and the recurve bow. I'm just going to be using standard broadheads because that's the standard ammunition. It's the one you'll be using for most of your stealth gameplay. So let's paint this van and see what we can do. Okay, so you see that is pretty much dead on the side. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. And we're going to be aiming for this door right in the center. So first we're going to go to 50 meters and we're going to see what we can do. Actually, I'm going to aim the compound over on this side and the recurve over on this side. There we go, we might be able to see a bit of difference then. Okay, so 50 meters, there we are. First is going to be the compound bow. So we're just going to aim for the center. And you can already see it's hitting high. Fantastic. And then we are going to go to the recurve. We're going to step to the side a little bit. And we're going to aim right in the center of the door panel. And again, we're hitting high. This means that you can't come up to an outpost, stand in a bush, paint your target, get the distance, and use your sights to hit that distance. It's very annoying, and I think it's a huge undersight when, from the devs, when you want to use a bow, you'd expect your sights to work, because as a quick demonstration, get a sniper rifle, aim for the center of the door, we'll aim for the handle. And we can hit that handle every time, because there's no bullet drop, it seems, on the usable range of the rifles. Not the assault rifles, they do have bullet drop and it is quite noticeable, but the rifles themselves, like the sniper rifles, they don't really seem to have anything. And while that's really good, I'd like to use something a little bit more stealthy. So let's jump back to 80 meters, get out the recurve bow, and we're going to do the same again. So 80 meters, right in the center. And actually, I was doing some tests before I started recording. It's flying above, so it's flying over. As far as my best guess, it would be directly in the middle of the line between the 50 and the 80, so we're going to try that. Yeah, pretty much. So, again, frustrating. At 80 meters, it should be landing exactly where I expect it to land. So we're going to try the recurve. Again, 80 meters, other door, right in the center, well over. Now, the recurve has got the same stats, except it's one higher on range. So, there we go. Let's try again in the center of that line. So you can see it's actually flying high. It's right on the top of that line by 50. So, let's try there. Yeah, pretty much dead on. So, again, very frustrating, but let's jump to 100 meters and see what we can do. There we go, 100 meters. So it should be landing right in the middle of that crosshair, and it doesn't seem to be. Frustrating, because there's so much potential. Yep, it's not even... I am using the right bow. It's not even landing on the van. Otherwise it would be indicated with sparks. Let's see if I can hit the van. Let's try for 80 meters. I can't even tell. Ultimately, it should be landing right on that 100 meter crosshair. It's annoying. I'm wondering now if actually the sight is for yards and the obviously painting my game units are meters. That's something worth exploring. Anyway, let's jump straight down to 120. Now I only have 8 arrows left, so that's enough. Right, so we're going to try and hit this van at 120. Nope, nothing. So really we should be able to hit the van at 120. Oh, come on. Ah, to cancel shot, get out of my way. That's frustrating. That's something I didn't even notice and needs to be removed completely. That can go down by where the shift is for hold your breath. It can just go underneath it. Not even going to go into the other arrows, because they do have different weights and different velocities, it seems, from the brief testing I did, so they will fly a different trajectory. Let's see if some of my arrows are still here. No, it doesn't even look like it. Again, that's annoying. If I shot an arrow at 100 meters, I would expect it to stay if it hit where I wanted it to. Quite annoying, but for the last thing, let's paint it once more, see if we can land a usable hit with an explosive arrow. This is something I would really love to be fixed. I like the way the arrows play. I just wish the sights worked. Because in my mind, this sight, you should be able to line up every single shot with, I think it will be about there. I think you should be able to line up every single shot with these crosshairs. It's very annoying. Or at least dial it. You know, if I could manually dial the sight and really get that in, it'd be amazing. The game would be better for it. But let's just see if this works. Ah, it flew over. Go figure. It's 100 meters aiming at the 80. Once more. Perfect. Right. Thanks for watching. I wish I had something better to show you. But the bows in this game, I don't think they're worth using. Not unless you're creeping at incredibly close range. They just don't shoot where you aim. And that's a problem. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again at some point. I'm not making a big thing out of making videos. Bye.